Guys, remember that one time I posted a video about how I complained about the Mandela effect and everyone loved it and they told me we need to have you do another rant? Well, today is that day. Last time there was a lot of complaints over my specificity of the Mandela effect, and people were like, well, a phenomenon is just when a lot of people think something, and so you're wrong. You're saying that the Mandela effect doesn't exist, but what you don't realize is that phenomenons just aren't as interesting as people make them sound, and it's just a phenomenon, but it's not like a good one. But my answer to that is no. My Mandela effect video wasn't about how it's not a phenomenon. It was about how it's stupid and useless and it shouldn't even be considered an effect. It's because people consider it a different thing than it is. You know, they say that it's like an alternate universe, but that's not what I'm here for. If you want context on that, watch my Mandela effect video. This is a new debate here that I really do not like. I was complaining to editor Ethan the other day. Editor Ethan waved to everybody and I was like, this is something that I just do not like. And there's a few things. There's a few things that I don't like, but they kind of all wrap into the same thing. This is about useless online debates in general when they don't have like a actual debate to it. Does that make any sense? The first thing that I pointed out is that I hate the debate of people being like, what, you say this thing and you don't say it this way? You say caramel instead of caramel? You say bean instead of bin? You say milk instead of milk? Guys, enough with this. Enough with telling people that they say stuff weird. Okay, we've all done it. I probably have done it in the past. Everyone can admit right now to yourself. Just admit to yourself that you've done it. And then now we can understand that depending on where you live, where you grew up, who you grew up with, that's how you say the word. It's not like you purposely say a word wrong. It's dialect. It's based off your region. It's based off of your environment. Even though you say something different than your friends, maybe you say drawer instead of drawer. I actually do make fun of Isabel because she says drawer, but that one is funny. Okay, that one's allowed. If it's one of those things where it's pronounced different ways, like egg and egg or something, and you're like, you say egg weird. Why do you say egg? And it's like, dude, no one has a choice. That's so stupid to debate. We all do it. I say we put a stake in it and stop this conversation. I'm not saying it because it's mean. I'm not saying it because it's like you're like bullying someone. I don't care. Be mean and bully, but at least have an argument about something where like you can actually tell each other why you say something a certain way. So you can't be like, the way I pronounce it is right. Then why does the other person pronounce it differently? If it's an English word in America. I'm not trying to make this go outside of the country. Like, I don't want to talk about like other countries and how Americans can pronounce it wrong. That's a different conversation. This is about like English words, how they're pronounced in different regions. We need to stop doing that. We need to stop that debate. It doesn't make any sense. Data and data, vase and vase and vase, tomato, gala. I mean, enough with this. Unless you're like really mispronouncing it. If it's a dialect thing and you've heard other people pronounce it like that, like caramel or caramel, there's no point. It sounds like I'm trying to make this a conversation about like being rude for no reason. I don't care. Be rude all you want. Have all the debates you want. But do it about something that's debatable. That's not a debatable thing. That just means that someone has said it like that all the time. What, do you care whether or not they say the thing for the rest of their life? Are you like, you need to say caramel for the rest of your life? Dude, please stop saying milk. I'm not going to stop thinking about it. No, weirdo. Why do you care so much? Stop what you're doing. This is a hold up for an ad read, actually. The ad is for myself. Nick is not green. You should go check out my other 3 channels. You already know Nick is not green. The link's down in the description below in case you don't. I just uploaded a sick video. But then my other 2 small little baby channels, they're at like 20K. I've got one that's He Said Us. I post really anything on there, random mass vlogs, or like there's a video of me speed running building a shoe rack. But I also do these fun little movie videos that I am having a lot of fun edit. Okay, it's Harry Potter. If you love Harry Potter or other movie series, I'm going to start doing more of those. And then Nick Is Not Gaming, where I'm playing Resident Evil, I'm playing Bloodborne, I'm playing Outer Wilds, I'm playing Mario Party. I can't put up that many fingers. Go check it out. And also go follow me on my social media at Nick Is Not Green on Twitter or Instagram. Do one of those things. Just one of those things that I ask. That's all I ask, okay? Just be nice to me. Please give me a gift. Okay, that's it. I'll let you go have more fun. Go check out the rest of the video. Go watch that man yell. Even the GIF debate, there's like debatable sides to it, like in the terms of how you pronounce different words, which is also a stupid thing, by the way. People are like, oh, I'm gonna go open up my GIF, or I want to go I'm gonna go outside and play a game. I gotta go catch the garbage the garbage truck. It's like you already proved yourself wrong with the word garbage. It's a hard G and then it has a soft G in it. Jarden. But there's a lot of words. But I hate when someone wants to argue for GIF and their argument is, I'm going to go catch a gecko, maybe a Giselle in the savannah, maybe open up the J in the backyard. You can't have words that start with a G that are the J sound. That's such a bad argument for it. Like, why would that be your argument out of all things? I could do a whole argument of why I think it's GIF, but I just don't care anymore, okay? I've always said it like that. I'm not going to train myself to say it another way. There's words that are pronounced with a soft G. There's words that are pronounced with a hard G. Ever heard of the animal gerbil? Maybe the word giant? Georgia? The state? Geography? Like, why would that be your argument? And then you have the argument on one side of the GIF debate that, like, the creator said it's pronounced GIF, which is that's pretty good. And then you have another good argument that is that acronym GIF starts with the word graphic is the G, and that's a hard G, which means that the acronym must be GIF, which is actually not a smart. I said that was a smart argument. It's not, because there's other acronyms that I'm sure I could find an acronym right now that has a G in it where you use a soft G in the sound of the acronym, but the word is a hard G. Like the Foreign Language Association of Georgia is known as FLAG, and that's a hard G, but Georgia's a soft G. So should we be calling it FLAG? But that's not the point of the video. But also, people don't realize the difference between an acronym and an initialism. An acronym is when you actually say the word, like GIF or laser. People are always like, fun fact, laser is an acronym. Yeah, dude, I know. Okay, I learned that one in 5th grade. But you pronounce laser like the word laser. Every time we say laser, we're not like LASER. And then the FBI is an initialism because you say FBI, it's not the FB. Okay, so try to remember that next time. The argument was not whether or not GIF or GIF was right. I was just saying there's things on both sides, and there's a lot of stupid arguments, okay? That's about as far as you can go with it. Let's move on to the next thing. These online debates, the most famous online debate you can ever think of. Go ahead, say it. The blue and black dress versus the white and yellow dress. This one and one other one grind my gears. The other one is Laurel and Yanny, which is another big online debate. Both of these grind my gears so much because it's about whether or not you see or whether or not you hear one of the two things. And as a human, you do not have a choice of which one you see and which one you hear. So how is this even a debate? I get why it's a cool debate. It is a cool thing because it's like, oh, this phenomenon. See me using that word again. Dude, people got mad over it. They were like, no, I see a white and yellow dress. And it's like, the other person's not trying to see a black and blue dress. Also, the dress was black and blue in real life, but it doesn't matter because the other people did see that color. You can't just tell them they're wrong. And same with Laurel and Yanny. If your ear is tuned to hear different frequencies, you're going to hear one over the other. Okay? There's no reason to even have the debate besides saying, which one do you hear? Well, how is there a debate behind it? Because what are you going to argue to somebody? So many online debates are useless because it's not arguable things. You can't argue whether or not, saying Laurel or Yanny because the whole point of the sound, I'm pretty sure the sound was created. It was mixed together with the frequencies to work on half and half people. Okay? And they got you. They caught you red-handed. I'm going to look up the biggest online debates of all time. We asked the American public to settle on 5 of the internet's dumbest debates. Does the H in my honest opinion stand for honest or humble? Oh, I literally said it out loud and said it in my honest opinion. Is that one that I never knew people thought humble. Here I am going against my own, but that's an arguable thing because you could go back to like the root of it or whatever, right? But I'm not going to argue. I mean, it's obviously honest. There's nothing to argue. So let's see what people think. In people aged under 30, so most people watching this video, no offense if you're older. I always have older people love to point out that they're older. Basically, like millennials, they just are obsessed with like pointing out that they're older than the people that they're usually around. Like, especially in my comments or in my chat and stuff, people will be like, I'm an old head, 27. You wouldn't believe all the crap I've been through. I was there for Y2K. Buddy. Yeah, I was there for Y2K too, okay? I was born in April of 1999. I was there. Most people under 30 say it's in my honest opinion, but a surprising 23% believe that it's in my humble opinion. I'm surprised that 25% of people would have never heard in my honest opinion. Sorry, IMHO, which I think most people just say IMO now, just in my opinion. Now, the older you get, that number shifts, and once you get up to 65 plus, most people are saying in my humble opinion, which I think is just such a like cute old person thing. Like, that's cute. But more than 50% of them don't know what it stands for. Okay, this is another one. This could be a whole nother argument of, is a hot dog a sandwich? I think that's the stupidest argument ever. Like, why does everything need to be something, you know? We don't need to categorize everything. Is a hot dog a sandwich type question? See, it's like people think they're so quirky by having like an opinion to this. No, it doesn't need to be in a category. A hot dog's a hot dog. I don't need to ask if like a salad is like freaking soup. Is salad technically soup? Because if the dressing has dairy in it, it could count as the milk. And then the lettuce is the cereal. So technically, is that cereal? No. Is 2 slices of French toast technically a sandwich if you have maple syrup on it? Because the maple syrup's the inside and the French toast just slice of. Just like, grow up, dude. Grow up. Or like, is water wet? How is it gonna change your life if water's wet? 1 or 2 spaces after a period. Who does 2 spaces? I guess I bet you they taught them way back then to do 2 or something, or people are just getting dumber. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I was in the minority of the GIF versus GIF thing. I never realized it. Do straws have 2 holes or 1? Since tomatoes are technically fruit, does that make ketchup jam? Could it be any more dense, dude? I want to start off the year with positivity. I'm going to get into like June and be like, I know I want to be positive this year, but I'm just still got to crap on some things. Let me know what else you hate in the comments down below. This is a hate video. And if you really think you can change my mind on the GIF thing, I don't care because it doesn't matter. I've been saying it for so long. You think I'm going to change how I say it now? Anyways, thank you for watching. Check out all the links down in the description below and have a great rest of your day. Bye.